Hello everyone, this is Ether Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So today we are taking on the Aversa Grand Hero Battle, but before we get to that, just want to show what's going on, our Grand Conquest. There's basically 2.5 minutes before my very last stamina, but I don't really need to bother. Had I had exactly one more lance, I would be able to creep rank 3 score by 60 points, but I mean, I don't have an extra lance handy, so rest in peace is rank 3. I did get rank 3 for the other two battles though, so this is the usual thing that happens because some people just save everything till the last round. But my team kind of went fire midway through this battle, but then ran out of steam. So as you can see, we're gonna lose these two here, probably most likely. This one we might have a chance, but the points are stacking and there's so many people. But as you can see, knockout spam from Team Alphonse, no big deal. A lot of points going up from Team Alphonse, that's pretty ridiculous. But yeah, we're gonna end off pretty horribly, but I mean, not much I can do, right? So, yep. And again, we're not gonna even score 25. So, still gonna get a decent amount of rewards. But today we are doing the Aversa Grand Hero Battle. So this is the team. I mean, it's almost all plus 10 units. I just need one more FE. Kind of see why Heavy Blade, I forgot to mention why Heavy Blade Seal on Adultiki is kind of important for this. But without further ado, let's get started. So, I was working on the Grand Hero Battle. I was like, I can't really get a unit to do an assisted solo because the reinforcements you kind of get swarmed. So I was like, I don't really see a way I can do some sort of solo. So I was like, let's just make a funny challenge and go with it. So the challenge is, because Aversa's Knight, as long as she has 3 more HP than the enemies, and those enemies are adjacent to another enemy, she inflicts -3 to all stats on those units, and inflicts the Panic Ploy status on them. So the challenge is winning the whole Grand Hero Battle while keeping all my units adjacent at every end phase. So for example, doing this turn 1, this was kind of a fun challenge. It was just it wasn't really much of a can my units kill challenge. It was more of, can I position my units properly to do this. So it was pretty fun figuring this out. But because of Heavy Blade Seal, we were able to get Ignis up ready to go in one engagement, which, I mean, not Ignis, Ether. So that's pretty cool, right? So Heavy Blade's kind of like the poor man's vengeful fighter, I guess you could say. But basically a quick riposte in Heavy Blade, you get the same, as long as you proc Heavy Blade, you get the same cooldown acceleration as you would with Vengeful Fighter. But of course your HP threshold is lower because you are using quick riposte, because you don't have access to 50% HP threshold quick riposte, so feels bad, man. But it still works super well. And this is just my Arena Assault team, if you're not familiar. I usually try to clear Grand Hero battles literally using the same teams, because I could do it with other units, but it's just like, why not just try doing everything. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. It's like, it might be a challenge clearing all the game content with the exact same team, but also might just be easy because the team's broken. But I mean, you can decide for yourself which case that is for me. We're just gonna leave them in a straight line, no big deal. And all the units are coming into swarm, but luckily we have some OP powers, so we can attack this Lance Flyer, and because we preserved our special with Nino, we are able to one-round KO, because she could have taken out the Axe Dragon instead of Adult Tiki, but we have our reasons. But anyways, we're just going to do this. Just keeping all our units adjacent, no big deal. I mean, it's like, even with the debuffs, like, it's with drive spam, obviously, you can overcome that pretty easily. That's what, just another showcase of how definitely balanced drive skills are in the game, no lie. But anyways, we're going to take out Aversa with Tiki. Definitely not clutch at all. Definitely not exact damage. Yep, not at all. We're just gonna move ourselves back into the straight line formation. And because of our triple drive speed support, I don't think I needed all of it, but Tiki's able to avoid the double from the Blue Cavalier, hence why we have drive speed 4 on Effie. And Effie's just going to tank that like a champ, and this Axe Dragon is... Because the Axe Dragon doesn't have a ton of res, Ether isn't going to give Tiki the kill, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. So we're going to take out a Blue Cavalier with Tiki. And we're just going to move up like this. And take out the Axe Dragon. Set up our Ether, not that it really matters in this instance, but as you will see, definitely not clutch at all. The Lance Fire procs an Iceberg and definitely does not kill Nino. You know, just living by 1 HP casually. And now we're up to this point, so now we're going to do this. Have Nino finish off the Lance Knight. And even if Nino couldn't finish off the Lance Knight with this much attack, you know, just definitely not exact damage. We had Tiki for the adjacent ally bonus with Owl Tome, so no big deal. Effie gets hit by the Green Mage, but lives because of Wary Fighter, and the Sword Fighter is going to get shredded by Noe, who actually does something for once, Kappa. And for the grand finale, we're just going to do something funny. We're just going to have Nino in the super optimal Owl Tome formation to finish off the Green Mage with exactly enough damage. Definitely not all planned, Kappa. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Ether Dragon, and who cares about debuffs, Kappa?